Hey guys, it's that time when a big daddy meets another daddy. This is an ultimate speed test comparison video between Pocophone F1 versus the newborn beast Redmi K20 Pro. I will be performing some tests between these two to find out the potential strengths of both phones in terms of performance. Make sure you watch the video till to the end without missing any part of the video. Alright, before heading into the main parts of the video, I would like to give a quick overview of these two phones, starting with the first one, the Pocophone F1. The Pocophone F1 is one of the best budget smartphone of 2018 and 2019, which packs a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor, Adreno 630 GPU coupled with 6 gigs of RAM. So this is the first beast, was released last year under the sub-brand of Xiaomi named Poco series. It's been almost 1 year and still it can be used for 2 more years without any doubt. So currently this device is being sold for around $250, which is a pretty good deal. On the latter, we are having the newborn beast from Redmi lineup. So this is called the Redmi K20 Pro, and by the way, K stands for killer. This phone packs the latest and greatest of Qualcomm's Snapdragon 855 processor, Adreno 640 GPU coupled with 6 gigs of LPDDR4X RAM. So the Redmi K20 Pro is currently being sold for around $400 with a latest flagship processor from Qualcomm, which is almost 30% faster than 845. So this presumes 855 is the new daddy of 845s, which encounters a major performance difference between these two phones. Anyway guys, both phones are running a MIUI 10 stable builds, and I just wanted to make a fair comparison between these two. Now let's start jumping into the first round, where I will be testing the speed of unlocking the lock screen using a fingerprint reader on both these phones. Keep in mind the Redmi K20 Pro is having an in-display fingerprint scanner. On the latter, the Pocophone F1 is having a fingerprint sensor to the back. And as you can see, the both phones actually unlocks faster. I personally have noticed the Pocophone F1 is a little bit faster and it's so comfortable to use. It doesn't mean the K20 Pro is slow. I would say after registering a multiple fingerprints, I have noticed the K20 Pro even unlocks much faster. That being said, let's move into the second round. In this round, I will be testing an input and output speeds of permanent storage, which includes internal memory as well as a system memory, aka random access memory, on these phones to see which one performs best in terms of reading and writing data. For that, I will be using an application named a CPDT, which is available in the Play Store for free. As you can see, the Redmi K20 Pro nails this round very easily. When it comes to the internal storage, the Redmi K20 Pro is almost 17% faster in terms of writing and 18% faster in terms of reading data than Pocophone F1. Undoubtedly, the speed of random access memory of K20 Pro is almost 57% faster than Pocophone F1 in terms of memory copying, which is a huge upgrade. Now that being said, and moving on to the third round, in this round I will try to open some applications as well as heavy graphic intensive games on both devices to see which one opens up faster in a matter of time. Before running this round, let's restart the both phones to see which one turns on first. Alright, the Pocophone F1 boots up first, which is insane, and the K20 Pro is a little bit behind than Pocophone F1. Now it's time to launch some applications and games on both phones to find out which one wins the battle. Again, the Redmi K20 Pro finished up first in 1 minute and completed overall round in 1 minute 14 seconds. On the other hand, the Pocophone F1 finished up second in 1 minute 16 seconds and completed overall round in 1 minute 32 seconds. I want to say one thing. The RAM management on both phones running MIUI 10 is actually pretty good. Overall, the Redmi K20 Pro is the new beast from Xiaomi, which is insanely super fast. When it comes to games, the Redmi K20 Pro is really dominated Pocophone F1 thanks to the Adreno 640 GPU. And when it comes to the normal applications, Pocophone F1 actually performed very well, and undoubtedly Poco F1 struggled a bit while opening heavy graphic intensive games when it compared to K20 Pro. That being said, the K20 Pro is the absolute winner here. Lastly, I ran a benchmarking applications on both of these phones, and these are the scores which I got on my devices. Moving on to the final round, in this round I will try to use an Adobe Premiere Clip on both of these devices to see the real strength by compressing a 4K video into 1080p on these two phones. The Redmi K20 Pro finished up first by compressing a 40-second 4K video into 1080p in 84 seconds. On the latter, the Pocophone F1 is struggling a little bit when it comes to rendering a video and finished this test in 100 seconds. So the bottom line of the video, definitely 855 is almost 30% faster than 845, and the Redmi K20 Pro is really a killer smartphone in terms of performance. On the other hand, the Pocophone F1 is still an amazing device and it gave a decent competition to K20 Pro. Overall, I would say in terms of real-world usage, it's just a speed that it matters, and both phones are super fast except the fact that games may load a much faster on K20 Pro than Pocophone F1. And that's it guys. If you have any suggestions for the featured video, drop a comment down below, and if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button down there, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome content, and consider clicking on the bell button to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. This is your boy KSK Royal. Peace.